Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, obviously we all know Global has been pretty quiet. I mean, JP as well, right? This Golden Week celebration. I tweeted about it the other day. Whilst it has brought some great units, like I'm a big fan of the Goku Gohan and the Cell. I really like the LR Goku and Gohan. Physical Cell's Easy A we've gotten a chance to play around with now, and he's really good. But in terms of content, the celebration has been quite dry. So, obviously for Global, the big thing on the horizon is the anniversary. But we all knew there was going to be one final road bump along the way. And we have soft confirmation, I guess, that Captain Ginyu is going to be coming to Global very, very soon. So, Kawhi actually tweeted this out the other day. As you can see, it got a lot of traction. And when I went to set up this video, I thought I would go and check on our good friend I Seriously, because we know that he often tweets out GIFs to confirm the next release on Global. And whilst he has not tweeted it out, he has retweeted Kawhi. So, seems pretty straightforward in terms of what we would expect from these guys and the way they reveal things on Twitter, that Captain Ginyu is next for Global, and he should be dropping very, very soon. So if we take a look at the timeline of events for JP, you gotta remember they always do this every year, where Captain Ginyu was the first Dokkan Fest to release after the main anniversary, and so he will therefore be coming out on Global before the anniversary. They do this every year. It was, I think, Physical Goten and Trunks last year. It was Kid Goku one of the years before that. It basically happens all the time, so it was not unexpected. So you can see this is the last part of the anniversary where we got the, obviously Global got this already, but the Easy Ace for the LR Super Saiyan 4s. And then we got Captain Ginyu, the two side banner units. The first banner to have two new side banner units. We've obviously got Jace and Berta, and then Raccoon and Guldo. Main reason for this is you really do need a Ginyu Force unit alongside Ginyu to make him really good. The free-to-play Easy A Ginyu Force units are pretty decent. Physical Ginyu gets his Easy A as well at some point. I wonder if they'll... I assume they'll include that in this celebration, just because he's obviously designed to be run with Physical Ginyu. And they also started doing the Team Bardock Easy A, so I wonder if they'll include that as well. Because obviously this is going to come out at like the beginning of June. Once we have exact details, I'll obviously like make another video going over it a bit more. But this is going to be coming out within like a week from watching this video. And so we still got like a whole month until the anniversary officially starts, because the anniversary is at the beginning of July. So we have a whole month to kill. So just getting the Ginyu banner and then like these Easy A's, I mean, that's not going to fill out a whole month. And then JP went straight into Saiyan Day. So Captain Ginyu's celebration did not have a Part 2 LR. So I think what they're probably going to do, last year, they released LR Tapion and Minosha right before the anniversary, who were a Part 2 LR from a later celebration. So that kind of leaves the timeline open for, obviously Raditz came out following Ginyu on JP, and then Raditz had the Part 2 LR of Goku and Piccolo, where Raditz will now fit into the time slot for Global. He's most likely going to be after the anniversary and before the worldwide download celebration, so there's the possibility that his celebration gets shortened, and so then this Goku and Piccolo releases in the second part of the Ginyu celebration, which is kind of weird, but would be interesting. So the big thing, of course, is the banner, and this video, I haven't decided 100% yet, is probably going to be called something along the lines of this being the biggest test for your stones before the anniversary, because Captain Ginyu is a fantastic unit. The two side banner units are really good. I know a lot of people consider Raccoon and Guldo still the best side banner unit in the game based on JP, and obviously Ginyu, a lot of people consider him to be the best TUR. His banner kind of sucks, but what you have to remember for Global is that we got Tech Kale and Caulifla on one of the Goku and Cell banners to replace the physical Super Saiyan Goku and Kid Buu, which means they're very unlikely to be on the banner. And the big speculation because of the way some of the banners have been changed around. I've seen a few people saying that this is the case, but from what I've seen, I haven't seen 100% confirmation. So I'm never going to say something is 100% unless I can find that confirmation myself. But the big speculation is that Tech Kale and Caulifla are going to be replaced by the Tech Androids. So now that they have a 200% lead, the Tech Androids are also arguably like one of the best TURs in the game. Probably top 3, top 5 at the bare minimum if you really don't like their design for some reason. But that means that this banner for Global is potentially going to have 2 of the best TURs in the game on the banner. And then, of course, the other thing that is very likely is the fact that Global is going to get some sort of PLAF ticket to buy from the shop, which the way they've been doing that lately will be like a 20-unit multi that has a guaranteed featured at the end. So, I mean, for me personally, I always plan to save for the anniversary, and then I always just get drawn into the hype of whatever comes out and end up wailing too much. Like, I think it took me 1,500 stones to get my copy of LR, Goku, and Gohan, who I really didn't need, but I really wanted them because they were so cool. So for me personally, I would very much love this to be one of the rare occasions. I think it's happened once in the past where the ticket actually gets me the new unit. But saying that, even if you do the ticket summon, apparently there is also going to be discounts. Now, that's been happening a lot on Global, especially with these filler celebrations. In another video later on when we talk more about the banner, because I always drop like a summon or skip video right before the banner comes out, and we might have some more information by that point, especially if there's been a data download, because sometimes they actually put the banner art graphics in the download now. We saw that from the Golden Week celebration. So we'll be able to talk about it in more detail if that is going to be the case. But discounted steps has been happening a lot lately, especially with like the final step being guaranteed featured, which is another thing that obviously they're going to try and use to lure you in this final step before the anniversary. Because obviously you got to remember, I've seen people literally on Twitter saying like, why are they releasing Ginyu now? And those people out there, you obviously need to realize that the main goal of the game is for them to make money. So the reason why Ginyu is coming out now is because they know lots of people want Captain Ginyu, and so they want you to summon for him and then therefore potentially have less stones for the anniversary, which then means you will be more likely to buy stones during the anniversary. So obviously makes sense why he would release now, but as I said earlier in the video, realistically this is just what they always do every year, where the first Dokkan Fest after the anniversary on JP releases before the anniversary on Global. So Captain Ginyu himself, if you haven't really seen much about him, you don't know what all the hype is about from JP, especially because it's Captain Ginyu as a character. So some people just straight up don't care. Like, some people don't like Ginyu, but I think most people, it's more so the fact not that they don't like him, they just don't particularly care, because a lot of people only really get hyped for all the stuff that is like, you know, Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza, and then everything post that, right? But Ginyu is very, very good. So he's a leader for Terrifying Conquerors, Namek Saga, with an extra 30% to Space Traveling Warriors. So Terrifying Conquerors and Space Traveling Warriors, obviously recently we just got this Super Battle Road stage on Global. Like, the crossover here is pretty big. So the 200% team that he brings is a really, really good, really powerful villain team. So his leader skill is very, very good. He raises defense on super, so it's an infinite stack, does immense damage. Gets attack and defense 180, then he gets an additional 50% attack when performing a super. He launches an additional attack guaranteed, which has a medium chance of becoming a super. Then he gets attack and defense 10% per Ginyu Force ally on the team, up to 50%. He also gives Ginyu Force allies attack and defense 30%, and then he has attacks effective against all types when there is another Ginyu Force ally on the team. So you can see what I was saying previously about, like, one of the reasons why there's 2 side banner units is because ideally you really want to pull this Ginyu and at least one of those 2 units, so you can then run them like as a rotation together. And then obviously he's going to be very good. He has the body change as an active skill when HP is 70% or less starting from the 4th turn. So not the worst conditions. And then he exchanges into Ginyu Goku. He infinitely stacks attack after exchanging. So obviously in a longer form event, you probably want to leave exchanging him until later on so he can stack up that defense. But when you do exchange, you recover 59% HP once only. So this is really nice because a lot of these units will have like an exact thing. So like say for example HP 70% or less, other units will have like they heal you 30% because that's the equivalent of going to full health. He gives you 59%, so even if you're all the way down at 41% HP, he's going to be healing you to full, which is very good. Then he gets attack and defense 200, still gets the additional 50 when performing a super, still gets the additional that has a medium chance to become a super, and then he gets attack, defense, chance to crit, and chance to dodge 10% with each attack performed up to 50. So once you exchange into Goku and you've attacked 5 times, you get all of this extra 50% attack and defense, 50% chance to crit, and 50% chance to dodge. So really, really good. And he has a high chance to foresee enemy super attacks when there is an ally whose name includes Jace on the team. So if you have the Jace and Berta unit, or you're running the Easy A STR Jace, he only has to be on the team, and then this guy has a high chance to foresee super attacks. So just looking at his kit overall, all the stuff that he does, you can see why I think people consider him to be the best TUR. Like, he does a whole bunch of hidden potential abilities. His base attack and defense is really high, especially once transformed and after building up this last part of his passive. So he is a very, very good unit. The only downsides to him are his links. He doesn't have big bad bosses, so if you're using him to lead a Terrifying Conquerors / Space Traveling Warriors team, so you can get that 200% lead, he doesn't really link particularly well with anyone on the team, and in his untransformed state, he only supports Ginyu Force allies, so it's not like he's one of those leaders where you can just float him off and he's supporting the whole team. But he is a very, very strong unit. Obviously, people like Truth have videos out of them, like no iteming all of the difficult red zone stages using Captain Ginyu and his team. He is a very, very good unit. So this really is the true test of your stones before the anniversary. Potentially with the discounts, it's going to be like 110 stones to do like 3 multis with a guaranteed featured at the end, and then the potential Pilaf ticket with the guaranteed featured. So there's going to be a couple of options that could lead you into pulling a copy of Ginyu. But of course, those side banner units are going to be very tempting. However, if we do go ahead and get the physical Ginyu Easy A, then obviously that's going to help out quite a lot because he becomes very, very good post Easy A. So it will be interesting to see exactly how they drop the Ginyu banner and what it looks like. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you somebody who is super tempted, or are you you know, staying true to the not summoning? Like I said, I know some people out there aren't a fan of Ginyu in general. I will say, if you're a global player and you're thinking about whether to summon just based on, like, you know, upcoming difficult content, if you already have a 200% leader, regardless of which one it is, Majin Vegeta, Cell, or Goku, you will be able to beat the red zone stages with the right, like, team builds. And then, obviously, if you're summoning during the anniversary, as long as you pull one of the anniversary LRs, you're going to have their team to use as well. So you do not need this guy for like future difficult content. So let me know all of your thoughts on what you guys plan to do down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.